Hi, Teacher Lisa here. Are you wondering what is this VipKID thing all about? I know that I did the same thing. I questioned, am I getting myself into a scam? Should I really pursue this? I mean, I had a teaching degree. I wanted to make sure that what I was getting into was not some multi-level marketing scheme, any of those avenues. So I investigated a little bit and I found out that VipKID is really truly a legit company. It's a really fantastic in place of employment where you work as an independent contractor teaching English as a second language to kids in China. If this is something that you're interested in, then pay attention because I'm going to tell you how. First, you need to have two things. One, a bachelor's degree. The bachelor's degree can be in anything. It doesn't have to be in education or in teaching a foreign language. All it has to do is be a bachelor's degree. If you have that, then you move on to part two. The second requirement is that you have experience teaching children. This experience does not have to be classroom experience. It could be classroom experience, but it also could be experience teaching in your community, working with kids at your church, having had a part-time job in a daycare, really any experience or exposure to having worked with children. If that is you and you have worked with kids ages 5 to 12, then you have some experience in what VipKID is looking for. I myself have a 4-year degree in education, and my experience actually was in teaching older children, but I also homeschool my younger children. So I used both of those as my examples when I submitted my information to VipKID. If you have those two things and that you are submitted, you will go on and they will tell you whether or not you've been accepted. If you have, you will move on to the next part, which is the interview and the demo lesson. In the interview, you will actually meet with an employee from VipKID who will interview you briefly and ask you a few questions, mostly about what your education and experience is. And then they'll move on and you'll teach a short 10-minute lesson that is very similar to the lessons that you would teach as a VipKID teacher. That lesson is provided for you ahead of time and you are able to prepare, and there are some training videos as well as tips on what to do. Once you have completed your interview and your demo lesson, you will receive an email about whether or not you have passed. If you have passed and you've been accepted, you will move on to the next level. The next level is your mock interviews. These are like mock lessons where you go through and you actually teach a full lesson. Once again, all the information is provided to you ahead of time, as well as lots of really great training before you do it. And you actually get to choose when you do these lessons. You will do the lessons live, just as you would do if you were teaching an actual student. After that first mock lesson, you will receive an email that says whether or not that you have passed. If you pass, then you can automatically go ahead and start applying with all your paperwork to become an employee with VipKID. Some people, actually, they say that most people end up having to do a Mach 2. Mach 2 is really just a second lesson where you actually teach a beginning level student and a higher level student. Once again, you're teaching it technically to an adult who pretends to be a student, who evaluates you on your ability to use the information that VipKID has provided for you and implement it into lessons. Once again, I cannot emphasize enough how much that VipKID provides plenty of instructional videos as well as demo lessons. The slides, all the lessons are provided for you and pretty much spells out exactly what you're supposed to do on each slide. And there are tons of helpful people out here in this social media network world that would be willing to provide you with assistance. I would also, I'm just actually only about a week out of having completed my Mach 1 and my Mach 2. And so I would be more than happy to help you out. So if this is something you're interested in doing and applying for VipKID and you're excited, then I would recommend that you click the link below. Once again, I cannot emphasize to you how much this has been such an exciting event for me and such a surprise find. I really never thought that coming and teaching and finding something to do virtual online could be so exciting and so much fun, even when you have to wake up sometimes at those really early hours. So if this is something, once again, that you think you're ready to get started, then click the link below. Feel free to message or comment on my video and give me a like or a thumbs up, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with any questions that you may have. Bye!